What's popping, guys? So anyway, right quick, let me just say my little announcement. Anybody that is currently a part of the House of NayRob, please do not get involved. Please do not do commentary on any of this. You can cause, you can inject yourself into situations unnecessarily. So please don't do it. The next thing is, let me say this. With the House of NayRob, I choose wisely. I hate to say it, but every person in the House of NayRob has a position. Every person. Every person that I associate myself with is there to make me greater or a better person as a machine as a whole. I never choose anybody that I have to help. Never. I'm always looking for someone who can be my partner, not like my wife, but my sisters actually, where we can come together and we can make it work as a machine. Now, I know some of you guys may not understand why I have an association with certain people, but I respect the format, okay? Let me say this. There's not one person that's a part of the House of NayRob that does not have it together. And that's not a dig on nobody. That's not a problem on nobody. Even, let me say this. With Lockheed Boss Lady, she doesn't have a career, because I don't know how much longer she's going to make it. Well, she's a manager over there now at Walmart, so it may be her career. But she had like a couple of jobs before she became manager at Walmart. And see, it's people that you need to surround yourself by. You need to surround yourself by a dreamer. I just recruited a dreamer. You need to surround yourself by a hard worker. That would be somebody else. I let her go, but I need a new hard worker. Not meaning that she need to work hard for me, but just to know that she got that energy and that tenacity to make it happen any possible way she can. Okay? The next person is a realist. That means that's the person to grab you. I have that too. That's my my right. But she's not a part of HONR, but that's my right. She's still my right. So she's like a lieutenant, as you want to call it, as I say. But her position is to keep me grounded, because I have the capability of being very kind. Like, I don't really have a good medium. She keeps me grounded. Like, I'm either really, really kind, blindly kind, passive, blindly passive, and she's always there to pull me up and be like, no, we need to check this out. So each person in HONR has a position, right? Now, let me say this. I believe that some people, even though another one of my people that I'm close to on here, I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to get involved with that. I don't want that. But I understand her because she's the hammer. You know what I'm saying? Like, even still, I need a muscle. Like, I have a muscle, but she's gone. It's time for me to look for a new muscle. Everybody plays their position, but nobody needs me. That's the main thing. Nobody needs me. So if I was a step away from them at any point, they're good. They don't need me financially. They don't need me mentally. They don't need me like too much attention. Right? I can't deal with anybody that needs way too much attention. That's a bother to me. I can't give that. I have a whole wife over here that I have to give 100% attention to. I can't break it down between so many different people. So that's why the House of NayRob is only a few people at the time. I can't do that, But let me explain something about me, because what I did for so long was pseudo-military. It was not military, it was pseudo-military. I know that I have the capacity to be brash. I know that because when you work as a police officer or a correctional officer or a police officer, I mean, real talk, you get talked to terrible. They say anything they want to say to you. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. They talk to you any kind of daggone way. That's why I say pseudo-military. I've never been in the military before, so I don't know if that's really how they do it. But I would imagine that's their way of making you tough. Okay? So because I can be that person, because I had done that for so long, I know that I can be that aggressive, nasty. I don't even want to call it nasty because it's not like I'm doing it out of hate. It's doing it because I just don't have time to, care about your feelings. I just don't have time for that. If I see a goal, if there's a mission there, I don't have time to pamper it. Sometimes I could put some little sugar on it, depending if I'm in a bad mood. But if you catch me on the right day, I'm giving you the whole entire nigga, okay? My right call it Miss Sophia. Then Miss Sophia will come and give you the whole business. So, hold on. My back has been bothering me so bad, guys. I got to get rid of these titties. So, with that being said, if you are looking to become a part of the House of NayRob, and that's what you want to do, I don't have time to give a fuck about your feelings. I can't do it. I'm not the person for you to call and cry to and say, I'm gonna die. I can't do that. I can't care about your single feelings. This is the thing. This is the task of a leader. And this is the way I think. I cannot care about an individual's feelings. I can't. I have to think about the machine as a whole. You're going to have to get it together without me because we're working as a group. If I have to call to you, then you have to go. You have to go, period. I don't mean this towards anybody, any ex-member or current member of the House of NayRob, but I only look for strong people, meaning that I need you to have that hustle in you, period. I don't need you to need me for anything except for guidance to get you to the point where you are monetized and then you can go on about your business, okay, period. That's all I need. Not that you can't ever reach back to me to ask me, but we have a goal. Yes, there is sometimes money involved into it, but we have a goal, and you will get everything that you need for your buck from me. I'm going to be the very best person that I can be for you. I need you to be the very best person for me. If I feel like you soft or if you weak or if you can't take the pressure, I need you to go. If you don't know how to ignore certain bullshit, if you can't, handle the pressure, you got to go. Because I simply just don't have time to coddle you. I hate to say it, I don't have time. So when it come off that it looks like a person is being real aggressive, then keep that in mind. When you're the leader, when you wear the crown, you don't have time. I don't have time for your fucking feelings. I don't have time for your problems. And I'm so sorry that I'm saying it this way, but listen, if you cannot stand solid and 10 toes planted in who you are and be able to function without me, I can't take you on. It's too much pressure for me. And I'm not going to allow anybody to put their problems on me. I can't do it. I got my own goddamn struggles. Okay? So, the rules are clear when it comes down to my people. The only reason why I'm saying this now is because I see some issues going on now, and I don't want to have to later on down the line go through the same issues. I'm still trying to build my team. It's not going to be a lot. I cannot have, so many people pulling on me. And I'm trying to make them happy because I have to answer to them because financially they're all giving everything. No. That's why I say we got to menudo this thing out. You get monetized, I need you to get the F on. But I won't allow you to come in. I don't care how much money you have. I won't allow you to come in if I feel you weak. Per. I need to know that, you can follow instructions. Not that you're being controlled, but if I see you doing something that may be bad towards me or reflect poorly upon the group, we got to have a talk, and then let me end with this. Yesterday, there was a conversation about moderators, right? So, my old muscle, who is currently my muscle until I get a new muscle, Lockheed I had a conversation with her behind the door. But let me explain to you something. This game, this section of YouTube has become cliquish. I don't like it, but you have to roll with the punches. So being as though it has become cliquish, I have to treat it like this is my team. I don't have a big team, but my team is powerful. Okay, it's certain things I need. It's certain things I need done. It's certain ways I need you to handle yourself. It's just certain things. I'm sure it's certain ways in each one of us, that go around, right? And I'm not talking about my naysayers. My naysayers is free to do whatever. People who, just love me, y'all free to do whatever. I'm talking specifically about the people who are in the house of NayRob, okay? When the way that I feel about moderators is that I don't want my mods modding for other people. I don't. Because 9 times out of 10, my mods are either current House of NayRob or previous House of NayRob. I don't want that. Now, I don't want to seem controlling, but if it's an issue coming about, I'll be like, no, you got to choose. Because I don't ever want it to be a conflict of interest. Down here in this section, people get into it every day with different people. Some people I know I'm eventually going to get into it with. Some people I've made a decision I'll never get into it with them. They like family so family don't never go away. You cuss each other out, you keep it moving. That's how it goes. But you got to think, it's number one, it's disrespectful to just give somebody a mod stick without asking them. You have to ask them that. It's a lot of pressure to being a moderator. It's a lot of pressure because, they have to be strong enough to be able to handle the pressure, because one of them mods got to block somebody. If they block somebody, you got to be prepared to the fact that, somebody might go on their platform and cuss you out because you blocked them. And you're not doing it because you have to, but you're doing it because you have to protect whoever platform that is. And if you don't do it, then the person who platform it is going to look at you crazy. So it's a lot to going into mods, right? Lockheed, while she is not a part of the HONR, she's getting paid to be the muscle, right? Another thing, even Lockheed brought this about. She couldn't even do her platform because her mods were getting into it. You got to choose your mods wisely. You got to choose. Don't just give it to them, and understand what loyalty is. A lot of people think that just because somebody consistently comes to your page, that means that they're loyal. No. Support. It has to be all the things together, because although they loyally come to your page, are they talking about you on somebody else's page? So you have to run your platform like it is a business, period. Okay. And then let me give you this, right? I had modded up somebody who I believed was supportive and loyal. And she was 100% supportive and loyal, but she was clingy. And I didn't have it to give. And this is where I realized that I made a mistake, that I modded the wrong person. And basically what happened was she took it personally when I couldn't give her the attention she wanted. It was like she wanted the smoke. She wanted the beef. She got excited for it when people was coming in. My job is to protect Nay, blah, blah, blah. But when she needed me to talk to her every day, 3, 4, 5 times a day, I couldn't do that. I have a left and I have a right. I keep in constant contact with my lieutenants, know exactly who they are. So, you know, it's sad, but it's true. It's the harsh truth. So that's all I wanted to tell you guys. You know, shots to La Vista. I know it's going to be a lot of commentary on the current situation, but hey, I'm telling you like this. I will tell my people quick, stand down. Just like I'm telling them now, please, 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 I beg of you. If you are currently in the house of NayRob, do not make commentary on this current situation. That is our sister group, and we have no business speaking on it. Okay? All right. Deuce.